This installment, we're going to be going over the NBA playoff games for Sunday, April 30th. We have a 2-game slate, guys, for Draftkings and Fanduel. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for your April 30th 2-game slate we got going on for DraftKings and FanDuel. But before I deep dive into this very, very intriguing slate, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetsJetsD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91. And do not forget about the Patreon. You're looking at the Instagram page right now. This is some of the bets that we've been killing on in the NBA playoffs. We had a fantastic Friday. We had the upset of the Kings, where, as you can see right there, Kings money line. We had the Lakers -5 to cover, and if you want to be a little bit safer, I advise you to take the Lakers money line as well. So all those came through. We have some of the slips right here. 36 bucks for 125 on that money line for the Kings. That was right before the game. That was a nice juicy number there. And then we matched the money line there for that Lakers game, and they destroyed the Memphis Grizzlies by 40. So guys, if you want winning bets for the continuation of the NBA playoffs, sign up for that Patreon right now. Before we go position by position, we are going to start off with the injury report. Not that big of news that we're going to be coming out for the Sunday. Couple Q tags. Bam Adebayo is questionable. The main injury here is we're waiting on news on Julius Randle, right? That one's still a little bit murky. We're going to find out more on Sunday morning if he's going to be in. Julius Randle is highly questionable right now with that ankle. We'll see if he's going to play. If he is out, then we're going to be going to Obi Toppin, all right? Let's move on to the point guards for position by position. At the point guard position, we're going to start off with our thumbnail. And this man has just been the whole story for this team of the Sacramento Kings and pretty much of this series. The reason why that they're at this Game 7 back in Sacramento, that's going to be De'Aaron Fox. This man has been absolutely outstanding, outplaying Steph Curry this series, all right? If we're just looking at his production each and every game, is well over 50 fantasy points in each and every single game. So we're going to go back to this well here at a nice price of $9,200. We're expecting 50 plus, and that's what he's going to provide. He's going to be very aggressive, knock down his jumpers, even with the quote-unquote injury with his index finger here. De'Aaron Fox has been outstanding, pushing the pace, knocking down threes, still at a very nice clip. This man is the whole entire offense here, the engine, and I love De'Aaron Fox in this game, a closeout game here to propel themselves to that second round. We will see. So De'Aaron Fox is going to be one of our main plays at the point guard position. The next guy we're going to go towards will be Steph Curry, all right? Steph Curry also has a high probability of going off this game. We have a must-win situation. He's already averaging 48 fantasy points against the Sacramento Kings this season. So we need 50 plus from him if we're going to pay up and go up to this $9,600 range. We're paying a little bit more here, but if you look at the other side, Fox has been cheaper and been out producing him. So Steph Curry, I expect him to bounce back in this game because it is a must-win situation. So I love him at $9,600 in salary. Let's go on to the shooting guards. For our shooting guard position, we're going to start over with the New York Knicks shooting guard, R.J. Barrett. He is stepping up in pretty much the first round, and now he gets to go up against the Miami Heat here. Mainly, this is the reason why I like R.J. Barrett in this particular matchup. Obviously, we have the injury to Randall, and he's been the guy that has to step up as that number 2 option. Jalen Brunson, who is also someone that we can consider, who's a little bit cheaper if you do not want to go that Curry If you should definitely go Fox route, but if you do not want to go Curry and you want to save a little salary, someone that's going to have a high usage, then you can go towards Jalen Brunson. But the number 2 guy in the New York offense is R.J. Barrett. He's becoming more aggressive, and he's forced to, all right, because they are down their second star here in Julius Randle. He has not looked himself in that complete Cleveland series. Even before he even got injured, R.J. Barrett stepped up from game 3 on, and he's put together 3 in a row 30-plus performances, okay? Being aggressive, taking shots, knocking down his three-pointers, and going to that free throw line 5 of 6 and 8 of 13 in the past 2 games. We're getting someone that's going to get well over 30 minutes for under $6,000 in salary. R.J. Barrett is definitely someone that you can consider to build around your lineups. He's a nice glue guy, and we spend up at some other spots. All right, the next guy, one of our favorite shooting guards, and pretty much the favorite play of the slate for Sunday, is Malik Monk. Here, 48 fantasy points in that must-win situation game in Golden State. Now they're coming back to Sacramento, and this is where Malik Monk plays better anyway, okay? He's already averaging 34 fantasy points against the Golden State Warriors, and the Warriors cannot stop the dribble drive from either Fox or Malik Monk, and that's why you see in the past 2 games, he's been aggressive, taking the ball to the hoop, and you see him getting fouled. He's 9 of 10 in game 6, and then 8 of 10 in game 5, so you see a more aggressive Malik Monk. That's going to bode well for them, him knocking down his threes. And he got a dangerous combination that cannot be stopped. And this is the reason why this series has come to a game 7. So Malik Monk at 5,900 is another gem for Sunday. All right, let's go on to the small forwards. We're going to start off with Andrew Wiggins. All right. Andrew Wiggins looked like he did not miss a beat. He was out about a month and a half, came back, and has looked outstanding, okay? So as you can see, he's been around that 35 fantasy point range, averaging, if you go with the total of his games here. But Wiggins has been a very solid complement to Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. Wiggins has pretty much been the 2 or 3 guy in each and every game. That's what we're going to want to take advantage of here. They did bump his price up to $7,000, so we're going to need 35 to 40 from him. He has the green light to go and be aggressive. As you can see, he's taking double-digit attempts in each and every game. Can he knock down over 50%? That's going to be the major question. And can he chip in with some peripherals? All right, he's been a factor on the rebound department, been a factor defensively with blocks as well. So we have 4 straight games in a row with at least 1 block. We have 3 games in a row with multiple blocks. So Andrew Wiggins is a factor on both sides of the ball, and definitely worth this price at $7,100. All right, the next small forward we're going to look towards will be Jimmy Buckets Butler. This is the whole entire team for the Miami Heat. They are decimated with injuries. It's Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. That's who you want to focus in on. And then you got to pay up. $9,700, but it is going to be worth it. He's going to have a ton of usage. The question here is the high scoring environment. You're going to expect better defense from the New York Knicks. So he's going to have to be a little more efficient here, okay? A little bit more efficient from the field goal department, but he's going to take a ton of field goals, all right? He has to. He's going to, as you can see, Jimmy Butler's trying to put this team on his back, and he might be leading each quarter in points for his team. So Jimmy Butler is definitely someone we can consider at $9,700, all right? On to the power forwards, and this is pretty much either Julius Randle or Obi Toppin, whoever's in. If Julius Randle's in, we'll go back to that well at $6,900. They dropped his price to $6,900 now. It was at $9,000. So you're getting a nice salary here, saving salary here in his first game back. A lot of people are going to be scared. Take that shot, okay? Definitely take that opportunity. And if he is out, then we're going to go with Obi Toppin at $4,500 in salary. He's going to get a solid amount of minutes, around 20 range. Can he be productive on the rebounding department? He can knock down the 3. He's been solid there, scoring points, but can he be a factor of rebounds, since he is going to be that power forward alongside of Mitchell Robinson, banging down low with Bam Adebayo and Kevin Love? Obi Toppin is going to have to be a factor in that rebound department, and I'm going to take a shot on him at $4,500 for someone that's going to see over 20 minutes, okay? On to the centers, and we're going to start off with Kevon Looney. Looney has been huge huge factor for the majority of this series on that rebound, on the boards, particularly as you can see, 13, 22, 14, 20 in the last past 4 games in the rebound department. He's been big, assisting the basketball as well, 7, 6, and 9. Obviously, he's not going to get that many points. Most of his points is coming off of offensive rebounds or a nice pick and roll, and he's right point blank at the rim. But Kevon Looney is someone that we consider because he's going to be a big factor rebound-wise, and he can pass the basketball very well with all the slip cuts, back cuts that they do for the Golden State Warriors offense. So I have no problem going towards him at 6,500. If we're looking towards another center, we have Domantas Sabonis in a bounce back situation at 8,600. He's been a factor on the boards as well. He has 16 rebounds in game 2, double-double in game 5. So back in Sacramento, he stays out of foul trouble. We're going to see 40-plus fantasy points from Sabonis. Hopefully, we can get a 50-burger out of him and really explode. They're going to need both of their stars to play top-notch in this Game 7. So I'm going to go to the well with Domantas Sabonis. Let's go over to FanDuel and close out with our value plays. For our value plays, we're going to start off at the top with point guard Gabe Vincent. All right, this man is going to be the beneficiary of production and time because of all the injuries. Kyle Lowry has been playing horribly. There's no Tyler Hero, so the minutes are going to go to Gabe Vincent. As you've seen in the last past 2 games, 41 minutes against Milwaukee in the final game, and then before that, 28 minutes. So he's going to see a ton of minutes here, well over 25 minutes. He has opportunity to knock down some threes, and contribute with assists. That's what we're banking on from Gabe Vincent, points and assists here. If we get any other peripherals, that'd be awesome as well. But $5,000 salary, starting point guard for the Miami Heat, definitely someone we can consider at $5,000 in salary. All right, the next guy will be Josh Hart, and he's been an absolute stud since coming over in the trade to the New York Knicks, playing solid minutes, great defense, perfect complement to what they have going on with the New York Knicks and Coach Tom Thibodeau, because he can play defense, knock down threes, so you can't ask for anything else. All right, so 6,200, definitely worth his price tag. We're seeing major minutes here. He's most likely going to be guarding Jimmy Butler. This is one of the better defenders for the New York Knicks, so I like Josh Hart at 6,200. All right, next guy will be Terrence Davis of the Sacramento Kings. Now, this is a real pump play here. We've seen the rotation in the Kings, and I think Mike Brown likes to go even smaller to go up against the Golden State Warriors and really push the pace nonstop against this team. Davion Mitchell, yes, he plays better defense on Steph, but he is a liability of shooting, all right? Terrence Davis can score in bunches, and he provides high energy. He came through with 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal in that Game 6 against the Golden State Warriors here. I expect him to get a solid amount of minutes. So if we can get him somewhere in the 20 fantasy point range for Terrence Davis, definitely someone worth it if we're paying that cheap. And we're going to pay up for Butler, for Fox, for Sabonis, all these other guys. You're going to need to really punt. Have a nice pump play there, and Terrence Davis will get a solid amount of minutes. He got in foul trouble. If he doesn't, then he's going to see well over 20 minutes, okay? And then last but not least, we have Caleb Martin. He's stepping up in place of all the injuries of Victor Oladipo, Tyler Hero for the Miami Heat, and he's seeing a consistent amount of minutes, over 20 each and every game. Didn't play that much in that final closeout game but against Milwaukee, but if you look before, he was a huge factor in game 5 and 4. So love Caleb Martin, 30, 32, and 27 in those in that little stretch right there. I expect him to see a nice allotment of minutes going up against the Knicks, and Caleb Martin is going to be a stud at his price at 5,600. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be going more towards fantasy football. That's going to be coming up very soon. We're going to have mock drafts, get you ready for best ball season as well. Gearing up early for the fantasy football season so you can be ready for your drafts in the late summer. So we're still going to focus on NBA, but we are going to be transitioning and fitting in football as well. So I'm going to be your one-stop shop for both of these sports. Thank you guys, and I'll be back with another video very soon. All right, peace out.